How do you prove grounds for property tax appeal? Have you ever wondered how to challenge your property tax assessment? Proving grounds for a property tax appeal can seem daunting, but it is manageable with the right approach. Let's break it down step by step. First, you need to show that the assessor's valuation of your property is incorrect or unfair. The most common grounds for appeal include a decline in market value. To prove this, gather evidence that shows your property's current market value is lower than the assessed value. This could involve recent sales of similar properties in your area that sold for less, or an independent professional appraisal indicating a lower value. Remember, the valuation should reflect the market as of January 1st of the tax year in question. Next, check for errors in the property details. If the assessor has incorrect information about your property, such as square footage, number of rooms, or property features, you can argue that the assessment is too high. Providing corrected documentation or professional measurements can help support your claim. Another ground for appeal is the incorrect application of new construction or ownership changes. If the assessor has added value for construction that did not happen or overvalued ongoing construction, you can appeal. Documentation like building permits or ownership records will be necessary to back your claim. If your property has suffered damage from a fire, natural disaster, or other calamities, and the assessor's valuation does not reflect this loss, you can appeal on these grounds. Gather repair estimates, photographs, or damage assessments to support your case. Lastly, you can demonstrate comparative valuation discrepancies. If similar properties in your neighborhood are assessed at lower values, you can argue that your property is overvalued. Sales data of comparable properties or assessments of nearby homes will be useful here. To prove these grounds, start by gathering documentation. Collect your property tax bill, the assessor's valuation notice, and any prior correspondence related to the assessment. Next, obtain evidence such as recent sales data, independent appraisals, or photographs. Consider engaging in an informal review first. This often involves a discussion with the assessor's office where you present your evidence and seek a value adjustment. If that does not work, you can file a formal appeal with your collected evidence to the local appeals board. Make sure to submit this by the deadline. In rare cases, if the appeals board decision is not favorable, you may consider legal action. This should be weighed against potential tax savings and may requiring professional legal and appraisal assistance. By clearly demonstrating that the assessed value does not reflect your property's true market value or contains factual errors, you can establish valid grounds for a property tax appeal. This process ensures you pay property taxes based on an accurate and fair assessment.